Hey guys, Austin here, and I'm just going to go over my debrief of the Oilers 6-3 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. There might be a lot of fans that are going to want me to scream and shout. I pretty much gave up all of my energy watching that game, mentally and physically. Okay, so quick debrief here. First period. Darnell Nurse was injured in warm-up. He took a puck off the face, broken nose maybe. I don't know. He had a cut above the eye, but he did return to the Oilers bench early in the first period. I thought Broberg at one point made a nice defensive play. I'm just going off the notes that I wrote down. 1-0 Carolina. Jesper Fast scored, and then in my notes I wrote, what is Darnell Nurse doing? 2-0 Carolina. Michael Bunting scored. I wrote is a defensive disaster. 2 goals in 35 seconds. 3-0 Carolina, Teravainen. All I wrote was WTFCC. So, and then I wrote Dominic Hasek could not save this team. And then Carolina makes it 4-0 and Skinner was pulled. Hyman makes it 4-1 on the power play. Then they elevated Connor Brown from the fourth line up to play with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Second period, Ranta wasn't in net, and I don't think they ever said what happened to Antti-Ranta, so Kochetkov went into the net for Carolina. Aho made it 5-1, but there was an offside, so coach's challenge kept the score at 5-1. Then Ekholm scored a shorthanded goal off a feed from Ryan McLeod, made it 5-2. And then third period, I wrote comeback with a question mark and then a little eye emoji because I was hoping. I don't know why I still hope and believe with this team, but I did. Almost early goals for Edmonton. Lots of pressure, 2:30 in. Hyman makes it 5-3. Carolina takes a penalty, but Edmonton cannot convert. They end up 1 for 4 on the night on the power play. Oilers were continuing to press. Some really good looks. Carolina looked like they were really struggling to hang on. Then McDavid takes a late penalty with 4 minutes left. I thought it was a really weak call considering what he had been dealing with and some of the other stuff that they had been letting go. I thought the penalty to McDavid with 4 minutes left in the third was terrible call. But Calvin Pickard, he did come up big. He made a big save on Svechnikov, I believe, or Koketniemi. I can't remember who it was. Carolina takes a penalty with 1:13 remaining. The linesman decides to screw around in the face-off dot, kicks out Draisaitl. Edmonton loses the draw. Brent Burns with a crazy, ridiculous backhand with just enough weight to it to make it 6-3 into the empty net. Final stats for the night. Goals, 6-3 for Carolina. Expected goals, 3.41 to 2.86 for Edmonton. The shots were 27-23 for Carolina. Shot attempts 63-58 Carolina. A lot of that was score effects taking over though. So a couple of things I wanted to make note of when it comes to this team right now. I made videos over the last couple days. I've asked you guys what you would do. I've given my thoughts on what I think the team should do or what they should not do, and I don't think they should make a trade still. But my biggest concern right now is the fact that the guys that are in charge, Jeff Jackson and Ken Holland and whoever else is up there, and again, I'm lumping these two together, Jeff Jackson and Ken Holland, they believed that coaching was the problem. When the team fell to 3-9-1, they made the coaching change. They truly believed that coaching was the issue. After watching the game tonight, watching the game against Florida, watching the game against Tampa, it is so obvious that the coaching and the coaching staff, I don't think is the problem. The problem is a very flawed roster, a roster with no depth, a roster with defensive holes, and then players that also have ridiculous defensive lapses in judgment during a game. And a lot of this stuff you can't really coach out of a player. At this point, I mean, I don't want to blame the players, but it's definitely not the coaches. And the fact that Woodcroft was let go before the team even tried to make a trade, get a goalie, whatever the case is, and the fact that Woodcroft was fired before Ken Holland was let go, Jeff Jackson has an absolute mess on his hands right now. And until he does the right thing and fires Woodcroft, I have no faith in Jeff Jackson whatsoever. But anyways, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate the support. We are nearing 400 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. Just 3 days ago, we were hitting 150 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys so much. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you really liked it, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.